Well, guys, at least we're recording already. Just wanted to do a quick update before I left for school. I'll try not to point you into the sun today. There's all manner of pocket lint over the camera. I don't know. Did that make things better or worse? So I'm standing here in the shade. How's that? That's pretty good. Okay, so we have a awning in the back garden, which is nice. Little gazebo. I like that the first three letters are my name, but I'm not sure about the bow part. I wanted to do something in the backyard because we've got a pretty nice clump of grass here, but oh, look at that. Ain't nothing happening over here. It's all ick. So I wanted to chisel bloody gazebo. I'm too tall for the gazebo. That's alright. Right, so I wanted to pickaxe away at this bit back here or something and fill it with some gravel so we could have like some patio chairs and a picnic table and sit out here and drink lemonade. It's very nice. And we've got weeds growing up all around the place, so it would be good to tear up the soil and get the weeds out at the root rather than having them just live under there. We put some ground sheets down underneath the gravel or whatever we put in there. That would be nice. Also, we're planning on building a big old shed thing where this tent is. I mean, the tent's nice and all, but it's not, we need a proper big shed. And so far we've got all this lumber up in here, which is handy. I've still got to pull the nails out of this because it's recycled wood that we've got. There's a bunch of recycled wood there. So I'm in the middle of pulling all the nails out. And then once I've pulled all the nails out, I can start work on these planter boxes. I've got lots of physical stuff to do about the place, as well as all my digital stuff, the animation. I had lots of people approach me at the con this weekend just gone, to do animations for their video games and such. I've pointed you into the sun again, I'm terribly sorry. So I have a few prospective side projects, I guess. But it's like having side projects is one thing, none of them really have any promise of any financial, so it's like I gotta do what keeps me on track towards my goals, towards my get whatever gets me to working my dream job, or whether that's animating for video games or children's TV shows or whatever, or making my comic books and selling them. I've still got some comic books left that I'm selling. I'm thinking of knocking them down to $4 each instead of $5 that they were at the con, but it's probably going to be about $2 for shipping and handling, so it takes it back up to $6. So if you guys want one, let me know. So there's the comic books, there's the animation. I showed off some of my video games on a monitor in front of. That was weird. It was really sucked because I brought the unfinished demos of the game, which didn't have the proper endings to them, and and then people were sitting there going, "Why did that just happen?" And I'm like, "Oh shit, that's the wrong version," and I had to explain to I don't know, at least 50 people. Some people got it, you know, that it's not the full version. Some people just looked at me like, what does this message mean? And I'm like, that's because that was the test demo to test whether I could get the computer to recognize that the variable was true or false. Because, you know, certain parameters in the game require the computer to know whether or not you visited such and such location, and is that flagged as true or is it flagged as false. And if it's false, it needs to play a different scene at this point. And the false message kept popping up and people were going, what's false mean? What does false mean? False means you didn't get to see the second scene, but I haven't. This isn't the version with the second scene, so it just looks really unfinished and unprofessional. And I had the proper version. I left it at home on my desktop computer. I swear I copied it over. Fuck's sake. Either that or I copied it to a different I reckon I copied it to a different location. Because I swear I definitely remember copying it over. That's interesting. Maybe that's to catch all the thing. Someone had lined their driveway with like straw and hay and stuff. That's not usual to have in a driveway. But then, you know, if your car is leaking like oil and stuff, and you don't want to get oil on your driveway, might be a good idea. Catch all the oil, soak it all up. You know, that's not a bad idea. I don't know if I could do that on our driveway. I've pointed you into the sun again. I always get the sun right behind me on this stretch. I need to start taking a different route to school, or to the bus anyways. I can't take a different route to school because it actually requires me going on the same train every damn day. So if you knew what train I was getting on, you could find me. But I don't think you're going to do that, because none of you want to find me. Besides, I smell funny. You wouldn't want to. Nah. Alright, so that about wraps up this little update. Thank you for listening to me explain my plans about the garden. Basically, when I say I'm gonna do something, and I'm like, yeah, I'll do that. But when I sort of announce it to a larger audience, there's bigger things at stake now. If I don't do the garden, and then it's like, now all you guys can hold me to my word that, oh, you didn't do the garden, you know, you're a cheeky bastard, you didn't do the garden. Alright, I'll do the bloody garden, you know. So it works better for me. It's better motivation for me to say to you that I'm going to do the garden and blah 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 blah. So I've got you guys behind me, and that drives me, I guess. The more people, you know, that are behind me, the faster I'll get where I'm going. Alright, so thanks for being behind me, and well, I'll see you in the next walking vlog, I guess. Alright, catch you later.